Hello, I'm Mario Toneguzzi, co-editor-in-chief of Retail Insider. Joining me today is Ravi Prakash, who is chairman of O&O Group of Companies in Edmonton. Thanks, Ravi, for joining us today.
Thank you very much, Mario, for bringing me here.
Okay, so I'm quite interested in a LinkedIn post that you put out. Uh, Canada's small businesses are in crisis. Why is Canada ignoring Canadian small businesses? Tell me a little bit about the why that prompted you to put out that post.
Because from past 6 months to 8 months, you can say, you are seeing that more and more small businesses is targeted and it is getting closed. There is more insolvency and bankruptcy has been filed in past couple of years. And those bankruptcy has been filed by the small businesses, improper support. And see, when there is a small business which opens, they are putting their savings, they are taking all the risk, but there is not a single program which is built by the government to support the small business owners or entrepreneurs. You name one program where we as a small business owners who provides 98% of the economical uh, jobs in Canada in total, how we are getting supported. And the frustration is building up. There is not even a single government organization which supports the entrepreneurs. You are talking with the employees. There is a Service Canada, there is employment standard. Everyone is there to protect someone else, not the business owners. Why it is double-faced thing is happening? What we have done wrong? We are taking all the risk.
Mhm.
We are taking the risk, making the money for all our stakeholders. We are providing jobs. We are, giving taxes. We are taking all the pain of running small operations, and still we struggle. And more businesses shutting down every day. There is more than 700 restaurants which is listed right now in Edmonton only for sale.
Wow.
That shows what is going on, guys.
Yeah.
Why no one is waking up, including our Prime Minister, Mark Carney. He understands the finance very well. He is not getting it. That is the frustration.
Yeah.
All
What
the
are
small business owners.
what are the main issues that are is creating this problem for small business owners? What are the pressures that they face?
Pressure is, see, small businesses faces pressure because if you talk about the small businesses, first of all, running small business is a challenge by itself. You cannot have the team of 50 employees, the shortage of employees there. Then the government says hire locals, hire youth. Fair enough, no problem in that. However, see, hospitality business is very unique. The problem in Canada is it is never a career oriented job. So no one, even if you hire the youth, they don't take the job seriously. For them, it's a part-time job.
Hmm.
For them, it is not like they want to become from front counter attendant. They want to become a restaurant manager. They don't have that right. It's not their mistake because this is thankless job, right? And what happens is we as business owners, we invest our money in training. we invest our time, we invest our resources, and in 2 weeks, they are saying, thank you very much. I don't need this job anymore.
Mhm.
We as a business owner, we feel that there should be some kind of incentives should be given to the business owner that, okay, you guys should hire the youth and we are going to support for their training for their first 3 months or 6 months. And there is no cost to you, something of that sort. I understand we don't want to bring foreign workers. It's completely fine. Nobody wants to bring foreign workers. Only the reason I am guessing that foreign workers are coming here because at least you don't have the pressure that tomorrow my store will open or not open, because the rules as per employment standards, employee can quit the job right there, no problem. But if I can fire the employee, it becomes a big challenge.
Mm. Yeah. What about,
What is protecting us?
yeah,
Nothing.
yeah.
Do I have a say? No. Who's taking the risk? Us.
And when you talk about risk, obviously there's the costs of everything is up for you, right?
The
Uh,
force is gone. It touches the sky.
yeah.
It's above the roof. I'm like, how we are going to survive? The labor cost is gone, food cost is gone, the retail space which you are leasing, nothing is less than $65, including common area
Mm.
per square foot. How you are going to survive? We are living in Edmonton, for what's sake, we are not in New York.
Mhm. Yeah. And taxes too.
How we are going to survive? By selling $10 sandwich? How many sandwiches you have to sell in a day to just pay the rent, pay the labor, and pay for the food?
Yeah. What
We always talk big in Canada. Oh, we don't want American brands. But guys, those brands work. If any Canadian brand comes, you guys are like, do you go and support them? No.
Yeah.
It's a irony.
Yeah.
People talk big things because they want to become a keyboard warriors. Behind the keyboard, oh, they are like, okay, we will say something, we'll say something. But when it comes to spending money, where they go? They understand that when I open a business, I'm part of your community.
Yeah.
What is happening, guys? Come and support. So, you
There's a
know,
ripple effect too, right? When one business closes, you know, the impact it has all the way down, right? Obviously, jobs, obviously, suppliers. So one business, not just the one business is closing, right?
everything is linked. And that's what I don't understand. The Ministry of Job and including Mr. Prime Minister Mark Carney, he is very good in finance and all. How you're not understanding? Because in one hand, you're forcing the business to get closed, right? The banks is not supporting.
Yeah.
If one delinquent payment happens, the bank is ready to come behind you and close the store. The landlord is not ready to give you any relief. I understand because they have to pay their own bills as well. So, in one hand, you are forcing us to close the businesses. On the other hand, you are saying, oh, unemployment rate is going higher. You cannot talk both the things at the same time. If the business will get closed, do you think the youths, we always talk about the youth, what kind of job they can do? They have to work in the small businesses to start their career or get their pocket money. If you're forcing the small business to close, how you think that you are dealing with the unemployment ratio which is going up?
Yeah.
What is that? I'm like, as a layman, what you're not understanding.
Mm.
And
Now,
what is the solution? If you talk to these ministers face to face and ask them, what is your next 10 years plan? They don't have any plan. They're speechless. Trust me, they're speechless. They don't have any policies to support small businesses because they don't understand. They talk a lot. The Canada is country of small businesses. But what they're doing for small businesses, they don't have any clue.
I imagine, Ravi, that the frustration that you feel is the frustration of probably almost every small business owner right now.
Every single one, Mario. Everyone is struggling. Everyone is struggling. You get the data. You know how many businesses you are hearing because you are part of Retail Insider. You hear this stories every day.
Yeah.
Don't you agree with me that there is so many businesses which is shutting down every single day? Don't you hear that there's too much of pressure from the bank, from the landlords, from the government, the CRAs behind you? Everyone is like trying to, squeeze you as much as they can. You are forcing your own Canadian people to file a bankruptcy. And at the same time, you are funding Ukraine or this thing or that thing. What is going on, guys? Why don't you keep that money for your own Canadian citizens and support them instead of sending money outside? What
Yeah.
kind of politics is that?
Yeah. Yeah. What do you hope happens, with from your LinkedIn post?
I don't know. It should reach out to the government. I'm truly, 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 I want them to hear that, guys, all the small business owners, they are in trouble. Rescue them. I understand you are Mr. Prime Minister, you are Miss Minister. I get it. But then, if you cannot support, then don't claim that Canada is a country of small businesses.
Mhm.
People are migrating, to different countries. Why it is happening? We are forcing them. You're trying to take the livelihood of the people. I don't understand. And that's what my frustration is all about.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a very small and very good example. The person who comes on a visa in this country, they have more rights than being a citizen here. How it is possible?
Hmm. Well, a lot of questions from a lot of people. And have you, reached out to any organizations like the CFIB or people like that who share your frustration?
I love to do that. However, you know, it is not only about Ravi. It is, you know, there's so many other people are there. Everyone is struggling. Every small business is struggling. And instead of me go and talk it out that, hey, we are having this problem. This organizations, what you're referring to, they don't understand this. The government don't understand this. This politicians, particularly, they are getting paid. They are getting paid their salary from our, you know, taxes, what we pay. They are not doing any favor on us. I'm sorry. After 4 years, when the election happens, they come for vote. That is it. After that,
Yeah.
you know, go and you name any of the minister, go on their LinkedIn profile. They're socializing, busy. Who's going to do actual work? When you are making the policy, where is the policy for Small entrepreneurs, where is the policy? How you can safeguard them? Don't you think it should be concerning for them as well? Like, oh my God, what is happening in Canada? Why so many bankruptcies are happening? Why so many businesses shutting down? You know,
It's
it's
all,
I'm not a leader. I'm not getting paid by the public funded money. I'm just talking what people are facing.
yeah,
People are facing this challenge.
exactly.
People are getting targeted. You know, the best thing is you receive call from CRA. You're already a victim. The way they talk, as if they are doing favor on us. No, even their job is funded by us. AHS, Employment Center, everyone's job is funded by all these small businesses. But the way they talk to you is miserable. Just because they got the authority that you can talk whatever way you want to behave with the small business owners, they are safeguarded by the government. Tell me one organization which has been established by the government of Canada which protects the small business owners. One organization I'm asking, which protect us. No one.
Yeah. All right.
Law is not protecting us. Come on, guys.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, Ravi, I appreciate you taking the time and being so outspoken about this. I know you're passionate about it, and we'll see where things go, I guess. And
You know me. I'm like, I take pride in whatever I do. If people like me is getting vocal, that means there's a fault in the system. Because I always praise everyone. I always talk positive about everything. You can imagine the kind of frustration everyone else is going through.
yeah.
I know one of my friend, he closed 7 location in one day.
Oh boy.
Bank never supported them. CRA never supported him. Employment Standard never supported him. Service Canada never supported him. AHS not supported him. I'm like, what's wrong with them? Their, groceries is coming from our fund. We pay taxes. That's how they are getting paid. Where's the compassion? Just imagine, as a small business owner, we are taking the last bite of the bread if it is there for us. All the stakeholders, they make money because of us. All the stakeholders. Then still, we are getting treated poorly. Why? It's not frustration. It's a fact. Everyone thinks that, okay, bully them, bully them, bully them. Why we have to take this bully from anyone? Just because we have signed a piece of agreement? That's why you think that you can bully? Why this agreements which we sign is not controlled by the law? What mistake we are doing by opening the small businesses? That we provide jobs to the locals? This is our mistake. We pay taxes. That is our mistake. We feed people all around. That is our mistake. If we increase our price by $1, the entire Facebook will be filled. Oh, they have increased the price. But where's the support? When it comes to support, there's no support for us.
Mm.
Always are renting. Nobody talks about us. Nobody talks about us. There's no compassion. There's no sympathy.
Hmm.
Why? What we have done wrong?
Well,
My saving is this much. I'm taking risk for all my savings. I'm opening the business, and the government is making sure that some or the other way they force us to close a business. Why?
mhm,
There should be some kind of structure which should support us. There should be an organization which should only focus to support the small businesses, but it is not there.
yeah. Okay, Ravi, we got to go, and I appreciate you taking the time
Thank,
and as I said, being so truthful and passionate about this. Thanks so much for joining us today.
thank you, Mario.
Okay, that was Ravi Prakash, who is a chairman of O&O Group of Companies in Edmonton. I'm Mario Tonaguzzi, co-editor in chief of Retail Insider. Thanks for joining us today.